Oh, so it does say I'm live. Let me see if this is on YouTube. The only thing about doing this is you can't, you can't, excuse me. You can do an intro, I guess.
Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling.
I don't see the chat either. Let's see if I... Hi, Pam.
Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling.
Okay. Hey, Stephen. There's supposed to be my chat here. This is not... Maddie, stop. This is not... what am I trying to say? Hi, Pam. I am not using... StreamYard. I'm using OBS, and I'm just playing around with it. Excuse me, sorry. Still learning how to use this, but it does a lot more. It seems to be a lot better. And it did come up with the chat. It gives you a huge chat. And I deleted it, and now I can't find it. Studio settings, exit. So how's everybody doing? No word, Pam, unfortunately. She's still in Mass General. And thanks for asking. Sandy's there. She flew up the day after it happened. I'm supposed to drive up, and I'm still on this, I don't know, steroid pack that the doctor gave me, which knocks me for a loop. But then the storms too. There we go. It's like, damn, I don't know what to do, to tell you the truth. So much crap. Not a good way to start the year, that's for sure. Then I talked to Jerry, an old friend of ours, well, an acquaintance of mine, a friend of his, because he kept in touch with him. I didn't. I just know him from the shows. He's in the hospital with COVID, really bad. Something else. I talked to Carol. She's hurting really bad because of her knee. They gave her an injection. They said if that doesn't help, they'll have to do surgery. That's what I was hoping for in my knee, that I did not have to have surgery. So, yeah, I'm hearing it like everywhere, and it's only the 16th day in the year, and we seem to be starting off really crappy, which is not good. So how are you doing? How's everybody doing? I don't want to bring the show down, that's for sure. That wasn't my intent. But I'm really liking how this does everything. This does so much more. You can make your picture small and put another live image behind you. There's so much you could do with this. Crazy bad news. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sucks. Really does suck. See, I don't have anything I could put in the back. I can drop a scene in there. Oh. Now I go away. Trying to list my eBay. I'm doing all right now, one day at a time. It's all you can do, Pam. That's all we could do. One day at a time. I listed eBay, man, all day yesterday. All day. And with Sandy not here, nobody's bitching at me to get off the computer, but all day. Plus, when you go thrifting, I don't know, I'm not saying everybody, but we have this habit. When you go thrifting or buying, you go to a buying something or an auction or something and you buy, I don't know, let's say everything fits in a bag. You take this bag and you just throw it in the corner. And I have some stuff that's been there for, well, I guess this is what people call their piles, So I went through 3 bags. And I found some decent stuff. Like, I forgot. I was wondering what this was. Did I buy a phone? And then it says postcards. So there's this whole box of postcards. Not that I need postcards, but they're great. They're not used. I don't know why anybody'd want a picture of him. Nance, hi. Nance, we're moving. As soon as we could find something. We've been oh, look at this one's die cut. We've been packing. These are pretty cool. I never saw die cut postcards before. We've been packing. As you see, my cases are empty a lot. And here are gifts because when I go live, I'm celebrating 15 years on YouTube. And I'm giving gifts to people. Nice. I have piles of things that need to be listed. That is what I'm trying. So yeah, I'm giving gifts. I'm doing like giveaways on my shows. I was supposed to start the first of the year, then all this crap happened with, family in the hospital and me getting hurt. So I delayed it a little. All I did, Nance, is like, this is a bag of auction purchases or whatever. I just put it next to me. I'll grab an item out of the bag and I'll list it. Now this did not come. These did not. These came from a this is a gun cleaning kit. We have a new bin store that opened up that is Amazon returns. So we bought a couple of things. I was amazed at how much this thing went for. Pretty cool looking though. Come on. Now, why anybody would want a dentist kit, I don't know. But I can tell you from doing model kits, these are great sculpting tools. Excellent sculpting tools. So I'll list those. Found now my son collects playing cards. So I said, hey, we found these when we were back home and I didn't leave them with you. And he says, no, I don't want them. That's fine. Sell them. And then I found this pair that's shaped like a guitar pick. They're playing cards too. So I was putting some stuff together for an auction again. I found right there you can see it. There's a Wii. There's a Sega Genesis. I have some controllers. There's Nintendo DS. A Nintendo DS carry charger. Wow, my hair's just friggin' everywhere. So, does anybody else know? I found this back home. Johnny Cupcakes. Got this at Savers. Johnny Cupcakes is big in Boston, and they're, I guess, expensive, but they do merch, and they do limited merch, and some of it sells out so quick that it goes way up in value. So I found that, grabbed that. I found a pair of these. So I just went on to eBay, bought a case for $10 for it, because I charge these myself. I have one of those. I have one of these chargers that has everything on the back of it. So I need to get a charger for it, but I charge them. They work fine, and they're like between $50 and $100. And I think I paid $5 for them. So good profit there. I have piles of things need to be listed. I'm doing good. Crazy bad news. So what's everybody else doing? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up too. If you could, at any of my videos on my channel, please leave a comment. Leave any comment, because when I start doing the giveaways, I'm going to go through videos and grab comments from the videos with the comment selecting tool. And that's how I will be giving prizes away. But all you have to do is leave a comment on any of the more recent videos. And that's how I'm going to do the giveaways. And you see up there, there's Minion Lunchbox, there's Squishmallow, there's Bucky's Beaver Nuggets, there's games. I'm just trying to look. Razors from Harry's. I think that's Harry's Razors. They were nice enough to donate some stuff. There's Mandalorian. There's a couple of things. There's a couple of Star Wars. There's Grogu Cup. There's some Mandalorian items up there. I think these are Target hot chocolate cups. I don't remember. I could turn around, but I don't remember what else is up. There's a few different things that I have to give away. 15 years seems to be a long time. I should have kept it going. If I kept it going, it would have been... I would have been in a different place right now, but... I mean, all the code, though, they changed. There was no monetization back then or whatever. It was basically a search engine. It was a different kind of search engine back then. So is anybody in where the storms are? Because it's pretty crappy here. We're getting some bad storms. I have a giant Squishmallow for months. I've just not listed it yet. Yeah, I guess, I don't know which one it is. These are the 8-inch ones. The distributor was nice enough to... I got all the stuff donated. They were nice enough to send me a few pieces to give away. And everybody's selling them lately, these Squishmallows. So I don't know if it's going to be like the Beanie Babies again. You know, they're hot, 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 and then they stop. I'm sorry, I got to turn this on. I'm sitting on a heat pad. Oh, I'm laying on a heat. Yeah, it's up against my back. I got Sandy one of the Squishmallows before we all knew what the hell they were. I forget. I like buying her stuff every once in a while. Well, actually all the time. And I just bought her one. I said, I thought this was very, very soft and stuff. And she loved it. So, you know the bad thing about this system is I can't share my screen. So I have to find out if that's possible. Can I share? There's so many learning things you gotta do with this. I gotta find out if I can share my screen. Because and I can invite anybody in. I would have to have them here and a camera on each one. Then I can just change the scene. Scene 1, scene 2. Like scene 1 would be me, scene 2 would be Pam, scene 3 would be Steven. And I could do that. But they'd have to be here under a camera. Because it's not like I can hit Pam and it activates her drive there. So that's the difficult thing. That's where I guess we all get spoiled with StreamYard. Great video. I'm not even done yet. Thank you, though. Thank you. Oh, that was a long time ago. I'm on live right now. Why don't you come in and say Heidi Ho? So, yeah, I have to drive home. And I just hope this storm goes by and it's not much of anything. Because that's going to suck. The last drive we did Christmas was awful. The traffic was awful. I'll be on tomorrow, Monday, at 8:30. Got my old time back. Well, I took it back. We'll say it that way. Hidden icons. I don't have a hidden icon. 8 notifications. So I can say one thing. When you have the chat and you think you're going to use it, don't hide it. Studio mode settings, exit, manage broadcast. Scenes. So yeah, once I get to know this and how to work it and everything, it's fine. But until you really play with it, it's like Excel and Word and notes and stuff. Once you get to know and play with it and how to use it right, it's great. Luma Swipe. What's Luma Swipe? Whoa. Okay, let's just see what that
Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online.
So that's Luma Swipe? Interesting. I don't remember how I got that video put in there either, so... like I said, lots of stuff to learn. Hey, that was quick. What are you using? My hands. No, I'm using OBS. Do you know how to do OBS? I mean, I'd invite you in, but I can't on OBS. But I've had it for years now. It just updated. I've had it so long. And I have a video in there, and I don't know how the hell I got that in there. But thanks for coming in. And, you know, like my buddy does it on, he does a show every Saturday. But it's broadcast live and everything, and he's on radio with it and stuff. And his producer has 4 or 5 cameras. So I understand that. Like mine just says, this is scene 2.
Welcome to the show where we talk about
scene 3, scene 4. So if somebody else is on, he can just hit like Joe's camera and then Joe comes on. if they're holding up a product, he can just hit the product and they know about where to hit it, the camera, because the camera zooms right in on it. He could take phone calls. He does a lot of stuff with it, but they tried to show me, and I need to sit down and do it, because it's intense. Too much brain power, lol. Probably, yeah. Probably. But once you get to use it and learn it, it's free, unlike StreamYard, which is what, $20 a month or $19 a month, something like that. I've been here. Why do you think I was commenting on all your commenting on? Oh, okay, I got it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just things don't register sometimes. But the other thing is too, this is OBS, and I don't know if OBS is good for Mac, because when I go home, I'll take my Mac with me and my MacBook Pro, and I don't have hardly anything in that because I refuse to pay for a Windows product and a Mac product when I'm only going to use the Mac twice a year, probably 3 times a year. And they're just so much money. It's like Corel alone for Windows. If I was to buy it, the upgrade is $179, but the full program is $599. If I needed to get it for Mac, I have to buy the full program, and that's $599 for Mac. I would never do that. That's craziness. Does anybody in here, since there's lurkers and stuff, and that's the other thing, I can't transmit or broadcast on Facebook. I haven't learned that yet. My buddy, when he uses this, he broadcasts on YouTube, Facebook, and their own website. So I don't know how to do that. But is there anybody else using OBS? Hey, I have a great Netflix series I just started watching. So it's been out for a while. Which one? I was going to watch Peacemaker. Oh, Marie Kondo. Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes of that. I can't watch too much of that. That's craziness. You have to fold your underwear and it talks to you and then stand up the rolls. Ugh. I don't get it, but hey, she's got a show. All right, this thing is burning my tuchus, so I'm going to shut it off. So if anybody needs any cleaning motivation, I haven't used OBS. OBS is cool. You got to learn how to use it. So have you started, for us here, we didn't do custom cabinets and what do they call it? Closets. We did, but it's different. We didn't use the wood. We used, what's it called? I forget what it's called. We have a walk-in closet. We have a bar and shelves, and then a base, and then drawers. But it's wire frame. It's from the closet company. I had them put in the big one, and then I did the rest of the closets in the house. It's fantastic. With these, you never have to use bureaus anymore, or whatever you call them, dressers. What's the company that sells all kinds of storage stuff, boxes and stuff? It's not the Closet Company. Oh, the Container Store. They're from the Container Store. They were fantastic. So did you find yourself going through your, whatever you have, your shelves or your bureaus or dressers or whatever, and doing that Okay, well, I don't need these anymore. I'm throwing them away. Or, yeah, okay. Have you done it yet? Treasure Hustlers? You know who else does a good video? Jessica Marie. The way she goes through a house and cleans it. Thank you. Yeah, man. I had talked to Sandy yesterday. I said, you know, the bad thing about you not being here is every time I use a dish or a pan or something, I have to clean it. She says, yeah, that's right, isn't it? I need time. Yep. I started to watch Peacemaker with John Cena from the Suicide Squad. Not only was the second Suicide Squad movie awful, John Cena's character was awful, the TV show was awful. Paul, where is home? Massachusetts, now southern New Hampshire. I watched her do wallpaper in her bathroom. Yeah, my buddy tells me that. I've known him now for 40 years. And he says, I love the way you call here home. I will never stop, I guess. Video capture device. Oh, where were you hiding? Configure video. Brightness. Oh, would you look at that? And I have a program that does that extra, and it's right in here. Son of a... Camera control. Zoom. Now that's friggin' awesome, because I have this program with my Logitech but it's all built in here. Focus, focus, exposure, pan and tilt. Yeah, there's some stuff that's just set, you can't change. Wow. Never watched any of them. That's friggin' awesome. Custom resolution, match FPS, deactivate when not showing, configure crossbar. See, I only have one camera here. OBS virtual camera, XSplit broadcaster. See, that's the other thing. I have XSplit broadcaster I could use with OBS. OBS has all this stuff you can do. Like, I do have other cameras. They're not hooked up, though. That was cool. Yeah, it's, like I have a C22 Pro Logitech webcam. You could download the program, which is... See, now if I had, whatchamacallit, I could share it with you. Logitech camera settings. That's free, but it's an extra program. What I did was built into OBS, which is pretty cool. I wish I could I do this? Let's check this. So if I make myself small, like Beetlejuice.
Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling.
No.
Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling,
No. Well, how do you play something?
Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, and...
So no, how do you play something? See, now I have to learn how to do that. How do you play... How do I put me there and play the other thing in the back? I need a stronger computer. Thank you, Treasure Hustlers. Um, that's where I buy all my computers. They're here in, well, they're an hour away from me in Longwood, Florida. But they're very good. Their prices are very good, and they sell industrial computers. So, like when I opened up my real estate office, I bought all the computers for that. I bought Sandy a laptop, myself a couple of computers. And what they do is they take things off lease from big companies and they reconfigure them. They put in updated materials and motherboards and stuff like that, and then they sell them. But the nice thing, like if you go to Walmart or Best Buy and you buy a laptop, let's say you drop it by accident, it would probably shatter, break, where when you get one from Refresh, it wouldn't because it's industrial. So the cases are metal, not plastic. So they last long because they know they're, hey, if you want the best, look for an i7 core processor. I have an i5. The i7 wasn't out at the time. But then it depends what you're going to do with it. If you call them, I have 32 gigs of RAM. OBS, I think it'll run on 16, so that's not bad. But if you, like, you don't go live, I guess, a lot. You don't, if you think you're going to do that, then figure out what you want to do and call them and say, hey, I heard about you guys. Can I ask you a question? This is what I want to do this year with my computer. I want to do a podcast. I want to do live video. I want to stream. And they'll say, okay, what we think you should have or what you need is this, and this. And the other thing is, depending on what kind of computer you have, it might be a matter of just updating the RAM and that stuff, unless it's too old. And then, unless your motherboard cannot be updated enough. Hey, Irene and Leo, how are you? If your motherboard, if your motherboard cannot be updated, like if it has an i3 or something like that, then you'd go for a whole thing. But they ship all around the country. And like I said, they're fantastic. And here, if you're here, like every Tuesday, they do free, you could take your computer in and they'll go through it for you if you have any issues or anything like that. Virus removal or whatever. Sarah just bought a new laptop for $500 just to go live on it. $500. I don't know. I hope it's not a Chromebook. If it's a Chromebook, it won't give you enough power. We don't use it for anything but going live on Julie's auction. How is Julie? She doing okay? Haven't talked to her in a bit since she came in my last auction. But yeah, buy a little bit more than what you need that way, because you're going to get a computer in today and it's going to be outdated tomorrow. That's just the way it works. But you definitely, because your camera is going to be plug and play, unless you're going to use on a laptop, unless you're going to use the little one that comes on top of the laptop. You can get like this is another camera I just picked up. Webcam. This is the camera. This is just what holds it on the laptop or whatever. Sarah hated her Chromebook. Yeah, Chromebook is lousy. They don't give me any power at all. They're just good for kids doing homework, kids for school. That's why most of them sold out last year during the pandemic. It's an HP i3. Okay, they're on i7 now. She's on vacay this weekend with Jim. Okay, I don't know who Jim is, but that's okay. Irene and Leo, are you from New Hampshire? Are you Carol's friend? I don't remember. But yeah, it just depends on what you have in it, you know? Like I had to tell the guy, I said, listen, I do my own ads and I do my own graphic design work and stuff. And I use Corel and it's a memory hog. Memory hog means I can open up Corel and I won't be able to open up too much more after that because it needs a lot of memory to run. So like I said, they're excellent. They're pros at it. You just got to figure out what you're going to do. Now I can open up, like I already have 2 Corels open up right now. I have OBS. I have 3 Chrome windows opened up and Notepad. Sandy Kirk, how are you? Crap, why did she spend so much then? I don't know. But like I said, you buy a computer today and it's outdated tomorrow, just about. That's, I just bought a new Dell Inspiration 7000 i7. Nice. Yeah, like I said, it's free. Anybody could call them, say, listen, I have a computer and this is what I want to do. Like even Tiger Direct. I bought a lot of stuff from Tiger Direct years ago, and they're the same way. They're just as good because they want to sell something to you that you're going to use, you're going to need, that's going to be good for you. And then it's a matter of, then after you get the computer, then it's all on you. Like I talk about this program all the time. CC Cleaner. I run this thing before I start in the morning. Sorry. And before I shut it off at night. And I will only download free programs like that from this site, cnet.com, which will take you to download.com, which when you go to CNET, the things you download, they guarantee as much as they can that there's no spyware, no viruses in the stuff you download. So you're pretty safe from that website, cnet.com. Mine's an HP Intel Core i5 8th generation, whatever that means. It's good. It just, how much memory do you have also? It all works in tandem. Your i5 is the motherboard, which if you're going to replace the motherboard, you must just replace the computer. But i5 is decent. Like I said, I think I'm working on an i5 right now. But with 32 gigs of RAM, the memory's boosted. I didn't clock my computer. I don't think I'll ever do that. I'm not into that. That means making it run at the best performance. You're screwing with stuff you probably shouldn't unless you know what you're doing. So go to CNET, look for CC Cleaner. Yep. It's a free program, and just read it before you use it. It'll tell you, all right, we're going to delete these files you haven't used in a long time. I've been using it for years and years and years now, and I pay for it now. I bought the Pro. And I trusted pretty much where, yeah, you're gonna delete these, fine, I'm good with that. But it keeps keeps the crap out, you know. And if you've never used it before, and if you've never defragged or cleaned your crap files, the first time you run it could take an hour or more. Mine right now takes like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I was talking to somebody, I think a year ago, who was running into several problems. The computer was crashing. They would open up another screen. It would just die, whatever. So I says, run this and see what it takes. Took her overnight to clean up and reset all the crap. And then finally, it did work, but she just ended up getting a newer computer. So what do you have planned today, Sandy? Or if anybody else came in that I didn't say hi to, hello. Hello, what does Larry call them? Stragglers? No, what are they called? Lurkers. Good morning. Hopefully everybody's, it's still storming here. It's supposed to be passing us. They said by like 1 o'clock we'll be out of it. It was windy as crazy over here. I mean, I have not lawn furniture. I have patio furniture on the back lawn. I have to go get after it stops pouring. But I will be on again tomorrow at 8:30 again. Not sure if that's going to be permanent. I just saw the time slot opened up, so I used to have that time slot, so I went back. Do you have any pictures? My son. 12 inches of snow that's coming. Jennifer Hayes, how are you? Yeah, I hope we're not getting snow. It opened up. Well, you really want me to get into it, Jennifer? We always cover our backyard furniture with tarp. Normally, we just pull it between the hot tub and the house and leave it there, but I've been hurting, so I haven't done it. And Sandy hasn't been here. She's still home. So, but yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to be driving home the end of this week. I'll be done with my back stuff. And, yeah, Jennifer, you know, I didn't see it. So Jerry called me and he says he got taken off the air or whatever. So I figured, oh, well, let me grab my time slot back. So I did. I mean, I used to have that time slot before, and then I went on from after Victoria to 9 being, I thought was, I don't know, humble on my part. And I, I said, hey, I would send everybody over to there. I said, hey, I'm on between Victoria and Johnny, and go there. Thank you for coming in. Quick 30-minute show, which usually lasted 45 minutes. And then, as you know, I wasn't on I was sick for like a week and a half. And next thing I know, now he went on at 8:30. So he's under the, you do yourself, and so, okay, that's what I'm doing. That's all. It's no good
It's no good being, I just want you to know he didn't quit. No, I know he didn't quit. His channel was taken away. I do that want to get into, I do that, I do not want to get into all that. Don't. Right. I know Jerry called me yesterday, the day before, whatever it was, saying, "Hey, did you hear?" And he says, "I know you're sick, but I don't know if you were on. I didn't see you in any of the chats." And I said, "No, I didn't hear." Yeah. And I said, well, everybody was kind of expecting it because YouTube doesn't like the grow channels. You know, they kind of shy away from that, or so there was a lot of people that were expecting it to happen, but I don't know what happened. I do know that it takes more than one person to get a channel taken down. That's for sure. Because my buddies, unless you do something really bad, my buddy got his channel taken away forever. And they said, no, you cannot do this. You are done. So that's when he went on Odyssey. But he was, you know, they said, well, you're borderline, you know, what do they call it? The ATF and stuff, the tobacco, the arms tobacco, because he's a smoke shop. And he did his show on, he put it on YouTube. And it's like, no, you're promoting tobacco and stuff. We can't have that. You're done. So they pulled his channel. It's not about Grow Channel. Yeah, but I guess Jennifer will never know, right? We just watched his video. It's all good. There's a ton of people that are on the same time on any given day. Very true about it. And then watch Cody's when he went on and talked about it. Frickin' sad. I guess. Hey, the sun's starting to come out. It's still sprinkling. He had a troll using porn. Oh. I don't see how that could happen. As a guest? Didn't Kathy have that happen? She invited somebody on, and she invited somebody on, said it was me, and the guy started taking his clothes off. I remember that. I don't think her channel was taken down. Probably she stopped it before it got... I guess they did see full frontal nudity, though, but I remember that now. And it's true. I mean, you know, Sandy, there are people on. I considered people friends, and I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll do it when they're not on. I'll keep the peace. The trolls had porn pictures, but what good is it being like that, Sandy, when the other parties don't care, you know? Like their avatars. Okay. And the pictures he put up on the comment screen. Okay. He's probably trolling in here right now. Let me... No. 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 His avatar was Porn the Troll. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. It was penetration. Wow. Well, anyway, like I said, it's not going to be my regular time. I just figured they let me go on. Used to be on at 8:30. So let me just go on again, because people keep asking me, hey, we miss you not being on. I haven't said what's going on in my life, why I haven't been on. Because I went home for Christmas. And I think I was only on 2-3 times. Oh, Jennifer, did you get the packages? Or the package? Must have got it by now. Yeah, I went on a few times when I was at stores and stuff like that. But I didn't do my usual morning show. Yes, I did. Thank you, Paul. Oh, cool. Did you go through it yet? Any cool pieces? I gotta admit, the lady was nice when I told her. I said, "Well, you're gonna sell these to somebody and that's far away." She says, "Well, remember," she says, "Well, I'm not supposed to put these out until tomorrow." I still got to open it though. Oh, okay. Yeah, that lady was nice. I might go by and see her again when I'm home, as long as I get home and stuff. I'm not looking forward to it. Landshark Picker, how are you? How's your videos coming along, Landshark? I know we used to talk or chat a little bit like, hey, have you done this? Have you done a short? Whatever. Then I haven't heard from you again. Have you kept it going? Well, don't go home this week because it's going to be bad up there. I can't, Sandy, I'm on the last, I have 3 more days of this pack. I thought it was called a Z pack, but I looked at it. It's called a Nodal pack or whatever. It's steroids. Because when I went home for Christmas Day, I fell down the stairs. And it wasn't getting any better. So I finally was able to see the doctor last Wednesday, and he put me on this. I says, I'm taking over like 2,400 grams of ibuprofen, and it's just cutting it. So he put me on the steroids. And came back, and that night we got a call. Sandy's mother fell down in her house, and her she's in the hospital. She's in Mass General, and there's nothing they could do for her. So it's kind of like we're waiting to whatever. So I'm gonna have to go home for that because she's still not any better. Trying to get motivated with YouTube. I think I say that every year. Thank you, Jennifer. You know what to do, Landshark? What I do? Well, I don't just look at reselling videos and stuff like that. I look at the other stuff too, to see what other people are doing on YouTube. Not doing shorts. I think those kill your channel. It's gonna do. If you're gonna do shorts, do them on another channel. Pray, believe in miracles. I would love to, Jennifer, but I asked Sandy. I says they're not feeding her because complications. They can't. She fell, cracked her skull, and she's bleeding in her brain. And so they won't do anything. No, treasure hustlers. But, I don't know if shorts kill your channel, Craig. I heard lives are not good for your channel. And if you look at some of these people with a ton of followers and stuff like that, they're 95% pre-recorded, and not even premieres. They just, hey, we're doing this, and you can expect another video from us Saturday at 9, Tuesday at 10, or whatever, and they go. My friend lost her mom, same way, but still pray. Yeah, thank you, everybody. It's not good.
Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, garage sales, estate sales.
Sorry. Didn't want to get into it. So sorry. So, yeah, that's, like I said earlier, it's a lot of bad stuff happening at the beginning of a new year. It's just, my God, it's a new year. Like, come on. Like Jerry called when I didn't tell Jerry until yesterday or whatever, and he said a friend that I knew for a long time too is in the hospital because he's got COVID, and I didn't know he had bypass, and it affected that. And then I hear another friend is really sick, and it's like, man, what the hell's going on with all this? Lots of creators like that will do a live and then remove it once it's over, if they do one. But then, Craig, if you do a live and you remove it, don't you lose all that, I don't know, analysis with it too that could help your channel? Analytics with it? What the hell? Yeah, it's loud. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to adjust the audio on the, is that it? Unhide vertical properties. I don't know. Scared the F out of me the first time too. Thank you, everybody. The commercial is loud, not you. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking, let's see. Let's see. There's another volume switch here. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. No, it looks like it might be for something else. Scene transitions. Let's see if this does it.
Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, garage sales.
How was that? Was that better? I thought I hit on a different video or something. Yeah, the transitions are very cool. Oh, I didn't even see how the transition worked on that. Much better. Okay, thank you. Yeah, a lot to learn. And like I said, everybody, you know, OBS is free. It's basically like a professional program. You can even record with it. So in other words, if I did this and I was doing something important, I don't know, showing somebody or whatever how to list on eBay. I did it live, so we got questions or whatever, and I recorded it. Then I could put it up on YouTube, or I could re-edit it and put it up on YouTube as, hey, this is my new eBay listing 101. You could do that, and you could do the transitions and stuff. You just can't, or I don't know how to show another screen. Like if I was on this screen with eBay, I would like to get my picture really small. Is that your intro? Yes, that's for the new show that's coming up. Like I said, I wanted to do it January 1st, and then, you know, things happen. Life goes on. Life happens, I guess. So I had to hold off on that a bit. You know, the funny thing is I'm not even sure how to... Oh, show recordings, remix recordings. Undo volume changes. Okay, whoops, don't do that. It just undid it. Redo volume changes. Sandy Kirk, pretty good. Too low, now you're too low. Too low. Wait a minute. I am too low. It should just get a little better. Transform. I don't know what that did. Now we can't hear you. It should have gotten a little better. Or a lot better. Order. Move up, move down. Preview scaling. This is too cool. Too cool. Paul, I can't hear you. Paul can't hear you. Did I do something with the mic? No. That's better. Okay. Scene collection. Check for missing files. 1. Tools. D-link captions. Captions. Automatic output timer. Scripts. Help, visit, join Discord server, check for updates. Nothing about the chat thing that I hid. Wait a minute. What's advanced audio options? Oh, look at that. Active, balance, monitor, on, off. I'm telling you people, I gotta learn how to use this. Multi-view, full screen, docs, reset, stats, custom browser docs, show recording, settings, show settings, output, video, hotkeys. You could do hotkeys. So if I hit like F9, it'll bring on that other video and stuff like that. And to tell you the truth, I put that video in last time I was screwing with this, and I don't know how to put another one in. Automatically start replay buffer when streaming output. Enable. Minimize system tray. Search known locators. This too much. Too much. It did get better. So, I don't know. Do you think I've wasted enough time on here? I appreciate everybody coming in and talking and stuff. I really do. I just undid something. There we go. You looking at OBS? Yes, I'm on OBS. That's how I'm broadcasting right now. And it's very cool, Craig. It is, I gotta admit, it is stream. Ignore streaming service. It is very, very cool. Video resolution, advanced video, normal. Holy crap. I'm still looking at that Mickey Mouse phone. Oh yeah, there he is. Let's see the top. I picked that up while I was home. Transformers helmet. Haven't seen that in a while. Can I borrow one of yours? Wish I had a techie brain. I've always been into it. Put it this way, I went to school and I got certified in HTML, which is like HTML. As soon as I got certified, the next year they started using other stuff. 'Cause I used to do my own websites and stuff like that. But I've always, even when I first started my real estate career, 18 years ago, I used to teach tech in the office to people that wanted to learn. And everybody wanted to learn. But I like it. It's fun. Like Craig, you could do stuff like this that I have another program to do everything for my camera. But it all comes built in to OBS, which is amazing. You too, Sandy. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here, people. I have a table and half a table here of stuff that I want to get listed today. And so I'm going to get to that. And I appreciate everybody coming in and chatting today with me. I'll be on tomorrow. It'll be on StreamYard. But I'll be on tomorrow at 8:30. So once again, everybody, thank you for coming in. Just a filter on the source in OBS. Yeah, but Craig, I have a Logitech C922 Plus camera. And I just downloaded the app for it called Logitech Camera Settings. So I have to open up that and, go into that to zoom in, go left, go right, change my white balance. Where here, it's all built in. I could do everything right with it. Like I can zoom in and zoom out. Focus, exposure, tilt. Yeah, no extra program required. But you got to get into it. I don't know how to. I'm sure Google, or YouTube has a ton of videos on it. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. But thanks everybody for coming in. So I'll be on tomorrow, 8:30 after Victoria and before Johnny, I guess. So thank you everybody. And if you're in the area of the storm, be safe. I already looked at weather reports up and down the East Coast. They're telling people if you don't have to drive, don't drive. Stay in the house. I guess they don't want what happened, was it last week? 2 weeks ago now? People got stuck on I-95 for 24 and 30 hours because of that surprise snowstorm. They're expecting 10 inches of snow in the Washington, D.C. area, and it's like, damn. So, just be careful, everybody. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, everybody, for the prayers and wishes and everything. I appreciate it. I know Sandy does, too. So, have a great Sunday. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's Martin Luther King Day. So, it's a don't go to the post office day. So, have a great one, everybody. I appreciate you all.